Hi, it's David here with Futures Training. I want to thank all of you who have recently joined. I uploaded 3 videos primarily because this is just a recap 1, 2, and 3. And there's at least 19 people that hit the like button here. There's 381 views though. And I know it's over 19 of you that have joined. There's at least 30 of you. So if you don't mind, please be kind enough to hit the like button and share the information. I know I had got a comment on this video. I want to talk about this and some other stuff. I want to offer you some free information that's going to help you. So, Fairy Box. Okay, Fairy Box, you kind of gave a comment here and you subscribed to the channel, which is interesting. A misleading indicator. The chart would be much clearer without it with the same analysis. You know what's really interesting about you doing this? If if you have a better way of teaching people, YouTube will give you your channel, and all you have to do is go deliver content. So if you don't like how I'm promoting information, you got your channel, man. Just give it a go. You know, hey, that's all you have to do. Uh, the indicator is not misleading, though. We're going to make sure that the clarity is there for those that may think the same. Maybe you just wanted to avail your private thoughts and make them public. And so I have some private thinking I want to share with you as well. The indicator, again, is the same as the analysis. They're both one and the same, and I'll prove it to you. Or better yet, if you don't like what's on the channel and you don't want to administer any advice on your own, there's a host of different people over here to the right here. You can go and take in any of their information and see how, I don't know, misleading that could be. They may not be having indicators, but they may tell you some stuff that won't get you where you want to go. I'm actually trying to make sure that whatever I tell you in the analysis actually adds up to what it is that I'm showing you with the indicator. Because essentially, when I code the indicator, I'm coding what I'm telling you. And so I'm just kind of, I don't know, kind of kind of not understanding that comment. Again, it's not professional, nor is it polite. Which is one and the same, because being a professional, you can look it up in Wikipedia. I like to read dictionary and encyclopedia. You can look it up in Wikipedia, though. Go and check that out. Being a professional is showing politeness towards those that's in your profession. And my friend, no, hello, thank you so much for the information, because you did subscribe. You don't start interacting with someone like this. The etiquette is not there. You got to, if you don't mind, hello, hello would do suffice. And if you want to, I don't know, insult my efforts, because that's all that is. I mean, let's pick it apart. Misleading indicator is something that I coded. It's my effort. So if you want to insult my effort, I'm making an effort to try to help you. Or what are you doing for the world? Try to just make sure you keep that in mind. What are you doing to help people? Like when it comes to this space. And so I try to offer practical information. This is really important. I don't know if you guys take the time to read anything under the videos, but this is important. I want you to understand a lot of education, and it costs, and you're not sure if it's going to be actually practical. And that's the thing. You don't know if it's going to be practical. And so trading is a form of oppression. I don't know if you guys really understand it. I know a lot of people come to this space, but they may not have the money to afford professional education. And so what I'm trying to do, and again, you can pick any one of these people over here and go with any of their content if you want to. I have nothing against any of them. I'm just telling you, this is me trying to deliver something that's simple. And I believe that's why you subscribe. I believe that's the reason, and why every time I make a video, there are people that join. I just would like to see you become more active. When you join, can you become more active and support others? Because it's not about me. I'm not a YouTube person now. I care nothing about attention. I'm not here for that. I don't want to be known. That's why my face is not plastered all over every video, because who I am is not important. I can assure you that that's not it. That's not it. That's what, everyone else want to do. That's not it. You need to know what's happening with the chart. It's really important that you get that piece. That's really, really key. And I want to help you do that. Definitely those that can't afford to take that step, but want to get started. Okay. That's why all these prop firms are out here, because they know that there's an immense amount of people that just, need more, and they don't have it to, have disposable thousands of dollars to just throw away trying to figure it out. Okay. Want to kind of get you past that. Let me give you some free information. But before doing so, I want to say thank you to Dimitri for providing me that indicator. I'm not going to show it to everyone so long, but I want to say thank you to you, because you took it a step further. You not just hit the like button. You don't just comment. You've been here kind of early since I started the channel, and you watched it grow from absolutely hardly no one. Again, I don't know anyone here but one person. That's it. I don't know anyone else. Out of the 378 people, I only know one person out of you guys. I didn't tell anyone from the time that I had my YouTube channel and business online. I didn't tell anyone about it. I'm okay with just doing it this way because I want to do something, and I hope some of you are catching on to it. Some of you have. I spoke to you on the phone. I spoke to you via email. Some of you are catching on to what it is that I'm up to. I'm trying to help people. I'm absolutely wanting to help a lot of people. And I want to do it in a way that you've never experienced and never seen it done. And hopefully, the way I deliver content kind of proves to you that, yeah, this is not that. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to help you get what it is that you need to have going on. I'm trying to help you get that. All right. So let's get in the chart. Bitcoin. I do not trade this market. We're going to just dive right into the chart. And I'm going to show you in real time the analysis, the indicator are doing the exact same thing. The indicator only makes reference to what it is that I just told you. So here we go. There are some prices that the market can turn at. And I'll just scroll through the chart, and there's the prices down there. You can kind of take that in and see where it becomes cyclical near the gray areas, and the target is the blue line, okay? I don't do misleading. All of this information is on the chart long before price get there. I'll prove it to you. Long before price get there. All right, so let's go here. I'm gonna just scroll through this just a few days, give you a chance to take a look at that. And this is for all the new people. All right, so you can do that. All right, now I'll prove to you that they're already there. All price got to do is get there and respond. That's it. So that's not misleading. It's in front of the candles, to be quite honest with you. Here's another chart for you and some time windows that you can trade. All right, now these ranges, I've done my homework. They'll be there tomorrow. And at that time, just wait until they get there and see how price respond when it gets there. That's all. So I'm giving you some prices and I'm giving you some time. And again, I'll scroll through the chart and you can take a look. Not misleading. This stuff is right on the chart and it's doing the same thing all the time. The colored indicator in there is just my trend tool. I put a little trend tool in there and that's it. You don't really need that at all. But I got plenty of indicators, and that's another thing. There's people that's online selling indicators $300-$400 for one indicator. I given people 20 plus indicators, and I actually put it on sale right before I said farewell to you guys. I put it on sale $100. $100, a whole suite of indicators for $100. Just so you'll know what it is that I'm up to. I'm trying to give you information. I'm trying to give stuff away. All right, so I want to say that to you. My indicators are not misleading. They're not. I can assure you that, and I'll prove it to you. Let's the only thing that's different here versus the video that you commented on is I put the NC under the bar because I kept saying no closed bar, and I don't know if you knew what I was referencing, and maybe you thought that was misleading. I don't know. So I put the NC up here. What's down here again is the 1 second, and all of these indicators come in my indicator suite. All right, the bar coloring, which again is not same levels, is not the same level. I took the bar color out of this because I want us to look at the threshold. But the bar colors, the levels, the arrows here with the pressure, all of this stuff is calculating something absolutely different, and it comes with the indicator suite. The sale ended in May 1st. For me, giving it away for $100 is still cheap, extremely cheap. Cheaper than what you'll pay for one indicator. Okay, so and again, there's so many people out here that's charging $300-$400 for one indicator. Okay, it's not that serious. Okay, now for my suite, it does cost without discount. It does, but for my community, I created a community. Again, I never released them online anyway, so I can do what I want. I had them and I didn't release them. Shut my company down. I didn't even release it. So you won't find it on a forum. You're not going to find it anywhere because they're not provided to the public. It's just for those that may want to pick them up now that I got the channel here, and I'm offering it to you guys if you want them. You don't need them. That's the whole reason why I'm explaining to you what makes for some of the movement. Now, I can't tell you what's making for every indicator up here. I mean, that's not right. Okay, but for what I will explain is happening with this, and I believe this is what you were referencing when you said misleading, because I was pointing to this chart up here and trying to explain what was going on with it. The only indicator up here is the no touch. Okay, now that threshold, if you're looking at that, that's just some specs to tell you how far price should move into the bar before it turns back around. It don't have to do it. Again, this is not that. Okay, it's not one of them things where I'm guaranteeing you that this is going to turn around. That's not what I'm saying to you. I'm trying to give you an idea how far price should reach into your bar before it takes off. That's all. And it shouldn't go but so far because remember, your stop got to be behind the bar. Okay, so I'm trying to give you an idea, and I'm gonna blow this up just a bit here. We got an uptrend, clearly, you can see that. But I'm trying to give you an idea, just an idea of how far back into the bar price needs to travel before it takes back off. So, and again, this comes with the indicator suite, the threshold on the bar. It comes with the indicator. All right. It comes with the indicator suite. You get a whole host of them, a whole host of indicators. All right. A whole bunch of them. I want you to have them. And again, it's not $100 anymore. I was offering it to to you guys just for $100, and those that again were sensible enough to see what it is that I'm up to, they picked it up. And yes, I've made some upgrades. So if you see something up here that you don't have, just let me know, and I got your information stored away, so I know who you are. All you got to do is email me, and I'll give you the new file. Okay, for those that purchased the suite before, and if you see anything up here that you don't have, because I did some upgrades, just let me know, and I'll provide the new file to you at no cost to you at all. Now, uh, what I was going to tell you. So yeah, the information here that's on the bar, those two lines, that's just math. That's all that is. As well as this, really. I mean, it's just doing ratio. So if you got this blue line traveling above the bar, high, the level of plot under the bar. However, if you got the blue line, which is happening now, I don't know if they're going to keep it that way, but if you got the blue line traveling, yeah, it might gonna stay that way this time. So if you got the blue line traveling below the bar, see the blue line, which is the mid of the bar, it's 50% of this bar. It's math. It's under that bar's low. It's under the bar's low. A level will pop up here. An NC will pop up here. There's nothing misleading about that analysis. I promise you, it's not. You said, let's get back to your comment here because I want to make sure I address it. Misleading indicator, clearer without it with the same analysis. Okay, so I don't know how this is getting in your way, that level, and because it was just the level before. Now I got the NC. I guess I'm really hurting you with this one. But there's a level that will pop up here in 2 seconds. There it is. All right, so there's the level, there's the NC. Now this will be classified as a no close level, and there's the no close bar, and there's the level of a hard stop. Do it have to be that? No, they can come back this way and go up. There's an uptrend, my friend. There's an uptrend there. Okay, it's really simple. Can they just pull into there and then go back down? Yeah, they can pull into that threshold and go back down should the market want to go back down. But as far as the indicator misleading you, it's actually not. It's telling you exactly what it is that the analysis is telling you, that will show up, that level will show up, and it did. So they're one and the same. I'm giving you the analysis about where price should be able to pull into your bar, and you see some kind of rejection. Some kind of rejection. Okay, they got into that zone. You can rewind the video if you want. This red bar came in and they're turning. They got this buy-in happening right here. Can they absorb it and fall through it? I don't know. We're going to see. All right. So that's all I do. I code information that's right in front of me. All right. It's right in front of me and I code it. And then of course I give an occasion, just wait for a moment or two and see, can I see a reaction from what it is that I know about the markets? And this is simple stuff I'm telling you. I know far more than what I'm telling you. And again, you get all of this stuff, man. If you want it, I don't care. I will absolutely give it away. But the goal is to just get you to look at the information for free. You can do this for absolutely free. You don't have to. You're going to give money to the market anyway. So you're not going to get away from paying for an experience, because that's what the market is providing you, an experience. And I'm an experienced trader, okay, and an educator. I'm both. It would probably behoove you in some degree to don't insult me. Please don't do that. I don't know if that's your intentions. I hope that is not, because I'm a pretty straightforward guy, and you can do the same. I don't cower behind anything that I say. I tell people exactly what's on my mind, and I'm serious about what it is that I say. And that's why my information is under all videos, because I want to make plain what I don't know, so many is making confusing. I want to make plain for you so you'll know it's not that. This stuff been going on for a long time, long before electronic trading been made available to the public. Professionals been trading markets for a long time. And again, the space, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to offer you uh, a link below the video to click on to go join some brokerage or some prop firm. I'm not going to go send you into the mouth of the wolves and have you think that you're going to be okay. Actually, no, I don't have any links under my video for none of that. Okay. And I pay attention to the hard right edge. They pull right into this area. I'm sure you saw the aggressive selling that pretty much happened off of that same area. And they absorbed the buy. You saw the small fluctuation off of this buy area right here on this 1 second chart. You saw that. Now let's see what else we got. Same thing happened that just happened at the top. I'm sorry I didn't read that one to you, but the mid, which is between the black lines, I just don't have it plotted. Okay, I just don't have it historically plotted. It's happening in real time. That's the whole reason why I did it that way. I want the midpoint to be in real time. And of course, I do want that threshold there too. But as far as giving you the historical reference, I put that on the prior bar so you can see if price would retrace into it and maybe continue on or turn around or just turn around. I can't tell you that it can't turn around. I'm not misleading no one. And I want to make sure that I say that because you subscribe. So clearly there's something here that you know I'm not trying to mislead anyone. Okay, there's information here that you can clearly see unfold. All right, so all in real time. I didn't go dig through a bunch of pivots off to the left. I'm not doing that. The market is up. It's up. They just put a downtrend in play. They didn't break this uptrend. Let's see if they'll break this this downtrend. Let's see if they'll break it. I don't like this bottom. I think they can absolutely get through it. I do. But again, they don't have to. They don't have to. I mean, they really don't have to. They can keep going to the upside, and that's fine too. All right, so that's fine too. I believe they can keep going up. I do. I think they can go up some more. I do. And let's see what that looks like. Now, we got that threshold. And again, I'm only going to read this to you for a little while. I don't want to bore you with this information. We don't have 7 bars down. We need 7 bars lower. They're becoming a little bit aggressive here on this push. As they're pushing up, they're becoming a little bit aggressive here. You can look at it in the 1 second here. Let's see if they'll retrace back down into this bar as well. If they can push hard enough, we may get that level. They only got 9 seconds left. I don't think they're going to make it. This may be exhaustion. They're pulling right into the red bar, wanting to lean back down. So they're testing back down into this zone. Let me get that out your way. That's not what I meant to put there. Hold on. Let me get that little price line off there. Got to get the horizontal line off it, and then I can move it. I hate when that happens. All right. So there we go. So yeah, they pull right into those green bars here, those green bars in that 1 second, which is right here in this threshold. I try to code my indicator so it's absolutely cohesive, that it makes sense. So when it gets there, maybe you'll see something happen. Maybe it's not 100%, but maybe. Okay, and then you just look at it, see if there's some kind of reaction. Are you aware of, what's happening when it hits? I mean, is it telling you something? There's a little red level that just popped up in here. So let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. All right, so there we go. So there's little red levels in here that popped up, and they're pushing down through it. You just want to see, this is a no close bar. If they're not going to go through the back of it, what's reasonable, people? What's reasonable? I don't trade Bitcoin. I don't. But I'm just telling you, any chart, I'm a chartist. I can pull it up and just tell you what's likely. All right, so here we go. We're going to go to right about here. Now, the mid is below the low. Now, if it remains that way, okay, if it remains that way, let's see if it can stay that way. This will be the hard stop. This will be the no close bar. We got 34 seconds. Let's see if we can keep that blue horizontal line outside of this bar's low. They're becoming aggressive right here. You can see the buyers trying to pick it up, but they just ran past them. All right, so here they come again. Here come the buyers again. All right, so here come the buyers one more time. I don't think they're going to keep this mid outside this low. So you may not get that that level. No, I don't think they're going to make it. It's 10 seconds. Don't look like they're going to turn around. It's close. It's close. It's really close. Oh, it actually stayed right outside of it by a tick or two, I'm sure. It actually stayed right here. So there's another one for you. It was right there. I couldn't definitively tell you without clicking on it and getting the exact price like that. I didn't feel like doing all that. It was right there. So it managed to keep it outside of that low or even with it, I guess. And so what winds up happening, there's the level. Here's the no close bar. So here's the no close above that, which is the NC. That's all that means. No close above the bar. Hopefully they won't close above it and turn back around and finish making that distance. But if not, they got pretty close to it. You just go for what's reasonable. That's all it is. Let's see, can they push in here and take back off? I don't see no buy. I see the aggressive selling trying to come back in this. Let's see. Again, trying to offer my information at a very discounted rate. Okay, if you want the tools, if you're that kind of person that need that, that's fine. I mean, it's no more than like I said, a historical reference, if you will. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's just that somebody trying to pick it back up. That's all it is. Again, there's that zone. It's stopping inside of it. There's your rejection on the low. Let's see if they can pick it back up. If not, they're definitely going to hit this. Really simple stuff. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 4 lower. That's not 7. So they can turn back around and go back up. We're not out of the neck of the woods, though. Let's see. Let's see what this one does. If this one breaks this, let's see what they do. Really simple stuff. But again, the goal is not just to give you free content on YouTube. But there's some that, of course, already purchase the indicators. And so if you just want something on your chart that's indicative of everything that I'm explaining to you, then yeah, you can pick it up if you would like. It's totally up to you. It's there. Again, that offer for $100 is no longer available. That ended May 1st as the annual year mark of the channel. Still significantly less than what you'll pay for, one indicator, $400. That's absolutely insane, or anything remotely close to that. At least for this month, I'll keep it discounted low enough for all right, so there should be a level here. There should be a level that'll pop up here. That'll be the no close bar. Again, I told you this is no more than 1, 2, 3, 4 bars lower. That's not 7, so they can go up higher. How high can they go? Let's go get a reference point. Let's go get a reference point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 7. So now we're going to say they're absolutely going to go 7. The distance of the 7, that's this. And that should put them there with no problem. So that's back through the high. Okay, that's back through the high, people. So let's see how this behaves. And I'm not going to be before you long. Just want to give you some information and definitely satisfy your comment, whatever that is. I don't know exactly how you are trying to express your level of acknowledging what it is that's on the channel. I do believe it's a mixture of, hey, I think you can do better. And again, you have a YouTube channel yourself. Just give it a shot. If you think that there's better that can be done, give it a go. Give it a go, my friend. As long as you're describing it in ways that maybe someone else can appreciate, I guess you'll be just fine. I'm doing it the best that I know how to do. And there's at least 19 of you I know that appreciate it the best that I can do. All right. So there's at least 19 of you. Let me go back here. Out of 381, yeah, there's 19 of you that said, hey, I appreciate how you're doing that, And then, of course, some of you were definitely kind enough to leave comments. Thank you so much, you guys, for being supportive. Again, I'm here to just help. That's all it is. And if you're sensible, you'll catch on to what it is that I'm actually doing. I'm trying to do something here, definitely for the traders that need it. I'm trying to do something. I'm really trying to do something. So help others. That's all. Help someone else. I'm trying to really, create something here, and it's working. Every time I put a video out, there's some of you that actually catch on to what's happening. Try to make sure you help someone else, please, if you don't mind. That's what I'm here to do. Just trying to help someone. All right. So let's see, can we get that mid above the high? Okay, so this one should be another one. Yep, this one's going to be another one. This one outside that low, so you're going to have a level and an NC here. You should. All right, so that mid, the analysis and the indicator are one in the same. I don't do that. So my indicators are not going to mislead you. That's really what. See, there it goes. The level and the NC. All right, they're doing one and the same. That blue line was above this bar's high, so the level and the NC come in. The reason why it's on that bar, I want to make sure I express that, just in case you're not aware. The low of this green bar, the low of this green bar exceeded. It went below. Well, I'm sorry, it went below this bar's low. So you have to start the low here on this bar. And all of that, pretty much started from back here. It started from back here. Okay. And they leaned over into that buy-in. They leaned over into it. They tried to sell it. They tried, but then the buyers came back and they, picked it up. All bars in here are not the same. They're not created equal. It's just like a whole lot of stuff. Okay. There's a lot of information online, but it's not all created equally. So I'm trying to give you some information that you could take with you that won't mislead you and that won't send you in a bunch of different directions and have you sitting on charts all weekend long or all day long trying to make a trade go your way. Okay, so I'm doing real time again. I don't trade Bitcoin. I don't trade it. I don't trade it. I don't. I'm a futures trader, and I prefer that over Bitcoin or crypto or forex. Trust me, I've dabbled with stocks, forex, and I just don't. In crypto, I don't like none of them. I don't like none of them. They don't move fast enough. So, and that's why I like this. I like futures. I think futures give you an opportunity to get in and out of the market quickly, and that's important. That's important. That's important. Some of you stay in your trades too long, and that is a problem. Or you're expecting something that's not within reason. Okay, that's another problem all in itself. If you're wanting something more than what's available. So let's say this bar right here is a trend. Let's just do this, kind of bring price in a bit. Let's bring our analysis in. This bar right here, if they didn't run the back of it, well, maybe they're headed here, which pretty much is one and the same. This one, they may run the back of this, supposed to be a hard stop bar, but they're still bleeding down into it. We got to see if the buyers are willing to step it back up and pick it up. So let's be reasonable. If they're not going to hit the stop and they're just playing games, they should turn back around and come and go right here. And it all should happen from this threshold because we don't want them closing beneath here. They close beneath here, I can assure you, it's a good chance they may run the bar. That's all. It's a good chance. I'm not going to say it's going to always do that. No, it don't have to, but it's a good chance. You can take with that information whatever you want and make whatever sense out of it that you will want to make out of it. But it's a good chance they'll run that bar. That's all. And this is me just advising, just giving you some advice, and you can do what you want with it. All right. So, yeah, I can bet that. See, they're kind of pulling right into this area right in here. Okay, they kind of gapped out of there. But we got the buyers that had picked it up. They leaned into it here on this 1 second. They leaned into it and they're trying to come back out of it. Let's see if they can get that done. Let's see if they can go ahead and take this push and drive it right to the top of that arrow there without coming back into here. And of course, the same thing happened with this bar, even though the low is beneath there. All right, so we should get, it's pretty much going to be one and the same. The NC is going to pop up here, though. The level's still going to be here, but the NC, see, there we go, right there. Well, that is my time with you. You can see all the aggression buying in here, all this. And again, all of this stuff is calculating differently. Every last bit of this information is measuring something different, okay? Well over 20 indicators for absolutely pennies. And if, again, I know the last time I offered it about 3 months ago before I took my absence. And again, I'm going to take my absence again. I offered and $100, and there was someone that had a problem with $100. If you can't trade and make $100, you really need to be on my channel. You need to be in this community. I promise you that right there in itself is the problem. If you're trading and you can't get it to give you $100, please stay on the channel. I'm trying to help you. There should be a level that'll pop up here and see here. Okay, it's still going to show up. All I got to do is spend the next 26 seconds with this mid above this high, and you should get a level here. You need to be on the channel. If I would even say for what I'm offering it, still, you need to be on the channel, which it's not much more. It's giving it away for $200. Somebody will catch on to what makes sense. And again, there's people that's still buying it. Okay. And so it makes sense. It just makes sense. Don't go and spend $300-400 for one indicator with really no kind of explanation to any of it. And again, I'm not going to describe to you, and I want to say this: if you purchase the indicator, and if you're going to purchase the indicator for the discounted price that I'm offering it currently, I'm not explaining 20 some indicators worth of coding to you. I'm not doing that. It's a follow the plot process. Now, I do provide you a video with some templates, and this is one of the templates that you get. This is one of the templates, and then there's another. It's not this one. It's actually one with a couple of more indicators on it to show you, some other stuff, some of your, that gap stuff you guys like, and some other stuff. And again, I don't teach this stuff. I don't get time for that. And I try to code it where it's not, that stuff ain't everywhere. So I try to give you a video to outline everything that's on these templates, so you'll have a good foundation to go with, and then you can just kind of dabble along the way with the other indicators and just follow the plot. Learn how it forms. And I'm always available. And seeing that's the other thing. When you interact with me, I'm available. I'm very personable. I mean, you leave me a comment, I'll come and talk to you. I'm a personable individual because I'm all about clarity. I want to make sure I'm very clear in expressing to you what it is that you need to know. Need to know. I get the egos out the way. This is necessary because we have time, and that is not in an abundance. And so I'm an older fella. We do not have it to be just waking up every day being offensive towards others. There's I don't know what you believe in, but I believe in God. There's a God that's watching everything that we do. And so just try to be mindful of that. Be kind to others. That's all. Be kind to others, man. So hopefully, again, this information finds you well. That's the whole goal of the channel, is to try to help as many as I possibly can. If you look down here at the analyzer, I try to put Bitcoin in here for you. We got a couple of prices on the daily. This is today's prices on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the one in yellow here, flashing. This is today's range high, range low, which is those black lines that just started on the bar. This is the ones that just completed. All right, so let me just click on that so you'll know, because I gave you guys that in queue. And I'll click to that really quickly here. So yeah, 377, somewhere down in there. Let's see. Oh no, that's on this bar. So that's on this one here. So yeah, let me see. Where am I at? Where I may be looking at the wrong one. Yeah, that's probably what it is. 4. No, yeah, 4. That's somewhere down here. Is it? Now I'm getting lost. Okay, no, it's on this bar. I'm sorry. 3. I'm getting lost. What is this? I gotta click on it. Because these crosshairs is not getting it. The range low 308. Pivot range high 803. Okay, yes. So that's the pivot range high here. I'm sorry, I got lost for a moment there trying to use them crosshairs. That's why I have it in the market analyzer. 803. So we got 803. That's this pivot range high. Okay, that's the pivot range high here. 803.43. You want to see if they can close above that today. And then, of course, that 308 is the lower level here. So let me click on that one more time just to make sure. Market analyzer does it for me. And again, that's provided too with the indicators. You can have the market analyzer as well. It puts those prices right there for you, so you'll know your daily bias if that's what you're looking for. You'll know where you need to be closing. In other words, you know where you need to be closing. This is today's prices right now for the bar that's starting. I don't know what's going on, but you can go with that information there. Again, this is the analyzer. It comes with the information as well. So again, it's not misleading. If you take in what it is that I'm telling you, you'll absolutely see. Let's see. Let's just put this here. I'm gonna just stick with you just for another bar or two, and then I absolutely got to go. You'll see that the information is really just as simple as I'm explaining it to you. And all I do is teach universal concepts. That's all I teach. I don't teach anything I don't do that. I just don't. I don't have time for that. That's why what you see on the channel is all that it's there. That's all I have to tell you. It's the same thing. The markets are always doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing all the time. And the goal is, can you interact with it based on repetition? Because it's like literature. And the only way you're going to learn is through literature, reiteration. Reiteration is important. And so most of the time when people teach information online, they're not giving you reiteration. They're not telling you something that's repetitive, that's going to keep showing up over and over and over and over again. And so you want to see, can they stay above here and then start hitting back outside their close? If not, they're going to dive again. Okay, they'll dive again. Let's see how many bars we got now. Did they take out this high over here? Let's see if they took the high out. Yeah, they took that high out. Now we're just working on getting through that. That's also aggressive buying, trying to come back in on that 1 second. All right, so the aggressive buying coming in on the 1 second, they tried to absorb these buyers up here. Let's see what they get when they get up there. That's all I can tell you. That's inside this zone pretty much right here. But that's that wick zone. That's what this is. This is only 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 bars down. That is not 7. They can turn around and guess what? They can do it again if they want to go up, which will put them back through that high. I am not going to stick around and show you that. But again, all of my tools, I want to say this again. If you're interested in them, you absolutely can have them for yet another discounted price. It's just not the $100. I did that for the annual year mark. So you're more than welcome to them. $200. You can have them if you want them. Not here to sell you indicators. So I don't care if you pick them up. Don't pick them up. I do just fine with my trading. I don't need you to buy indicators. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm actually here to give you some free information that can get you where you want to go. Another level should pop up here on this bar. And there should be an NC showing up here. Again, this is the wick zone. All right, so another level should pop up here. Let me move this out the way just for a second, just to see if our level will come in so you can see it. I'll put it back because I want you to know that it was right there. Okay, and you see the aggressive buying in this. You see them becoming a bit more aggressive right here on this little bar right here. You see them becoming a bit more aggressive. And none of my tools, there we go, there's that level. None of my tools are based on some support and resistance tool or some oscillator. All right, that's not it. So the way I code, I'm not doing no RSIs, MACDs, Dojian channels, pivot points. I'm not doing that stuff. All right, so just want you to know my tools, again, they're simple. Just like I'm explaining price to you, that's exactly how I code, based on simplicity, something that I understand, stuff that I know to look for in the activity, and that's all it is. Been trained professionally for years. I want to make sure that you understand that this is simple stuff, people, very simple stuff, and I want to give it to you guys. I want to give it to you. Hit the like button, please. Help someone. Help someone. It's not about me. Help someone. It's all about you. All right. So I wish you all the best with your trading. Take care.